Hello and welcome then to the little video for this Canon film camera. This is the AE-1 and basically it comes bundled with a few items, a nice big carry case, a Canon flash which I haven't actually tried. I assume it works. I mean, it looks like it's practically new. I assume they're battery operated. Is it? Yeah, there's nothing, no life in it. I assume there's some batteries to go in there. Yeah, there we are. There's the little battery cover with its case. So there's a carry case with it. Instructions for it there as well. Let's move over to the lens. So there's a lovely lens here. This is a Sigma zoom lens. In really nice condition. Beautifully made, heavy, and I should imagine cost an arm and a leg when it was new. These things, by today's standards, are thousands, well, over £1,000 for something made to this sort of level and quality. It's got the Canon mount, or AE mount, I'd imagine. It would be cool to fit this camera, and the glass on it all appears really quite nice. Let's see if we can get anything a little bit better than what we've got. Sorry about the level of filming, but it sort of relays a fair bit of information. The glass looks pretty okay. That looks alright. I've tried it. It all zooms in and out and works fine. Looking down the actual lens tubes, looks pretty okay. The end glass looks a little bit well, what do we say, a few little tiny marks there, but perfectly serviceable lens by the looks of it, in really good order with its own leather carry case. Sigma zoom. It's a 100 to 200 f 4.5. So the camera itself, I've cobbled up some batteries for it. There is a battery in the bag there, which is a 6-volt battery, but only showing about 2.1 volts across it. So I actually just cobbled up some cells in series in there, so it's not the appropriate battery, but I assume it's delivering about 7 volts to power the camera. So the shutter works fine. It's just, there's no on and off switch. The light meter is working fine, so I've just used the shutter, because without the battery the shutter won't work on these. And there's a very handy video I found on YouTube about how to use these cameras, loading the film, using the viewfinder for focus, and just the various controls on it. But it shouldn't take you too long to get the hang of 35mm. I mean, most people have only taken about half a lifetime to do it. Just joking. So yeah, it's really nice. It's a beautiful looking bit of kit. It's beautifully made. I mean, it's a hell of an expensive item when it was new. The tripod won't come with it, and the lens attached to it, which comes with the bundle, is a Canon, made in Japan, the Canon lens FD mount. That's what it's called, FD mount. So both lenses are FD mount, 50mm, 1.8 SC, and it has automatic aperture adjustment. So the camera will sort that out. And you just push the little ring around there. Well, that inner ring moves, and then that's your focus. So you've got aperture adjustment and then focus adjustment there. Looking through the viewfinder, it's got the sort of matte field area on the main part of the camera, and then you've got the individual little focus inner ring which you focus up, and that all works fine. I haven't tested it for light ingress. I mean, everything looks pretty perfect around the actual camera itself here, but I couldn't find a torch small enough to go in there. But I would say that this is going to be about as good as you're going to get for a used one like this. I mean, it hasn't really got a mark or a blemish about it to show that it's actually been out in the field. It's practically as good as you're going to get. So hopefully this will just relay the overall condition to you, just to help out. That's depth of field button there, that one. Okay, so a nice couple of lenses, a zoom lens, the mount is absolutely rigid and solid, so is the one on the Sigma, and a good bit of fun there for somebody to play with. Just get yourself a proper 6-volt battery at some point, but I'll leave the cells in there. So there's a row of 1.5 volt cells just to get up to just above 6 volts to get it to operate, so I can test it. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.